Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're doing good this evening. Well, today I'm going to show you the results of my pH test that I took where I'm going to plant my potatoes this year. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about the different soil types and how that affects pH. Talk a little bit about, soil test kits you can get from a big box store, or getting your soil tested in a lab. And we're just going to go over the basics of it. And I'm going to try to explain this in a way where you'll understand that pH is important, but I don't really obsess over it. And I'm going to explain what I mean by that. Now, last fall, it was November, I made a video where I showed, how I put garden sulfur down to lower my pH. 2 years ago, I did it, and I was hesitant. I didn't show how much or how I did it because I'd never tried it before. I did not want to lead anybody astray. But after the results I got last year on my potatoes, I felt really, really good about it. So if you want to get into a little bit more on how I did it and more in depth, go ahead and watch that video. Now, guys, I have clay soil. So if you're new to pH, 0 to 14, 7 is neutral. Okay, so clay soil just tends to run slightly alkaline. So my soil usually when I test it is 7 or above. Now, if you have sandy soil, from what I understand, I don't have sandy soil, but it tends to run just a little bit acidic. So why this is important is because potatoes like a pH of 6 to 6.5. Now what that means is the roots of a plant like a certain pH because it allows them to take in more nutrients. So what that means is you can grow potatoes in a 7, 7.5, and you're probably going to get some potatoes to grow. But the problem is they're probably going to be small because those plants just can't get big like they should because they can't take those nutrients in. So for that reason, adjusting pH for potatoes to me is very, very important. Everything else, this is why I don't obsess over it. Corn, beans, my tomatoes, zucchini, things like that, I never worry about it. I never adjust it. Now, I do use a lot of organic matter in my garden, and the more organic matter that you use, it will help balance that pH out. But guys, for right now, I'm using garden sulfur to lower it. And another thing that you have to realize is it only lasts so long. Now, I put it on in November, and it really takes about 5 months for it to, really take full effect. So if you're going to put something like that on there, you want to do it in the fall. But guys, I still, until I can get it, I still have to put garden sulfur down every year. It's not going to last forever. Now, I say this every time, but it is really, really serious. If there's only one thing you get out of this video, this is it. Do not, no matter how well-intentioned somebody is or how smart you think they are, do not put lime or sulfur or anything in your garden without taking a soil test first. Guys, once you put it in there, it's really, really hard to get out. So let me show you the results, and I'm going to show you a test that I took somewhere where I didn't put garden sulfur, and then I'm going to show you the results of where I did. So hold on just a second, and I'll show you all this. Okay guys, so the test I'm using today is the Moser Lee soil test kit. I bought this down at a local farm store, and for what I want, it does good. It's not real expensive, and it's easy to use. So here's the test that I took where I did not amend my soil. And you can see right here, this is actually what I think is kind of high for my soil. This is really an 8, and usually I'm getting it somewhere around a 7. So guys, obviously it would be hard to grow potatoes in that pH. Now let me show you what I got where I did change my pH. So you can see Guys, that's right out of 6. I mean, that's looking really, really good. Let me try and get it. You can see, you know, so there's an obvious difference. So I'm going to say that was a success. I think it turned out really good. And I did add just a little bit more because I do have clay soil. And, you know, so I think I'm right there in the ballpark. Now, guys, again, if you really want an accurate test, you probably want to go and get it off in a lab. They're going to tell you what amendments you need and things like that. But so far, I think my potatoes are looking good. You know, I think they're going to turn out all right. And if you like watching videos like this, or you want to see how my potatoes are going to come out and things, guys, you know, I show you everything good or bad. So if you want, please subscribe, and I would really appreciate it. Well, guys, you have a good night, and I hope your gardens are doing well. So we're almost there. So, hey, I'll talk to you later. See ya.